This story starts with disappointment, but ends somewhere very different. A member of parliament in Singapore just shared how his son couldn't enter his preferred polytechnic course after O-levels, and the family initially struggled to accept it. That MP is Wan Risal, and his son chose a path many still underestimate, the Institute of Technical Education. Instead of giving up, he went through ITE, stayed focused, and built his confidence step by step. 2 years later, he's now studying at Temasek Polytechnic, in the course he actually wanted. And here's something interesting. He had already been in Poly for 3 weeks before even graduating from ITE. That detail matters, because it shows how flexible the system has quietly become, even if public perception hasn't caught up. Now, let's talk about what's not obvious. The phrase ITE equals it's the end has been around for years, and it still influences how students see themselves after their results. But in this case, the MP flipped that idea, calling it's the evolution. That shift in mindset is more important than it sounds, because the real issue isn't whether ITE is a good or bad path. It's how early academic results are still treated like final verdicts. In reality, Singapore's education system already allows multiple entry points. ITE to Poly, Poly to university. But socially, many still see it as a one-shot system. And that gap between system flexibility and social perception is where pressure builds. Why does this matter to you? Because every year, thousands of students face that same moment after O-levels. Some feel they've already fallen behind before they've even started their real journey. And when parents, relatives, or even peers reinforce that idea, it becomes harder to recover mentally. But stories like this challenge that narrative. They show that the longer route isn't a failure, it's just a different timeline. In fact, it may even build resilience that a straight path doesn't. Now, here's the bigger picture. We're seeing more public figures openly sharing these journeys, not just success at the end, but the struggle in the middle. And that matters because it slowly reshapes what success looks like in Singapore. Not just grades, but growth. Not just speed, but direction. So here's the question. Do you think Singapore has truly moved past judging success by exam results? Or are we still holding on to that mindset more than we admit? Like, share and subscribe to 2230.